ask personal questions. But first, while getting this connection, I would like to welcome everybody. My name is Ayla from the Thumbs Up team, and I'm moderating this first interactive session of Thumbs Up Africa. And we're trying to get everybody live to talk to the hitchhikers, but also to discuss women's rights as an important component of sustainable development. This hitchhike adventure from Groningen, the Netherlands, to Cape Town, South Africa is also around getting the discussion going between you guys about sustainable development, and women's rights is a component of that. And that's why we're also extra curious to hear in a second the recent experiences of the hitchhikers in the projects they visited in Cairo. For example, at Masterpiece today, which also has to do a little bit with women's rights. And that's also why we're really happy that Rakda El Halavani is here with us online. We will see her in a second also, and she's project manager of the African branch of Masterpiece, and also a renowned journalist and feminist from Egypt. Welcome, Rakda, and thank you for being here. And thanks all participants for joining in. And we're really curious to your questions and input. And I would like to see, or I'd like to explain to you first that this session is divided into 3 parts. The first part, I would just like to give the floor to the hitchhikers, and they can talk to you about their adventure and also what they've learned by now about Egypt, the first African country they are visiting. And then we come to Rakda. We give the floor to Rakda, and we will exchange ideas on Masterpiece and women's rights and how she feels as a woman living in Egypt. And the third part is for questions that have remained unanswered. So if you have questions, if you thought of one and it hasn't been dealt with before, you can raise it afterwards. So how this room works, some practicalities, is that everybody can comment and raise questions, but only in this chat box here below. You can type your questions, and then Ashi and me and other people from the Thumbs Up team, we can see which answers can be, or which questions can be answered. And not everybody can use the audio and video because it will take up too much bandwidth, and there would be, the internet connection will get confused. So that's why you can only see me now. Later on you can see Rakda and Christian, Neda and Siert. When you have an interesting question, we might ask you to also come on video that we can see you, and then we will explain how that works. And last point of practicalities is that if at one moment you don't see us anymore, you don't see any movement, you don't hear anything, then just get out of this room, come back in, click on the link, come back as guest, and then probably it should work again. So I would like to start. Let's see if the hitchhikers are back.
So Ayla,
yes.
What we're going to do is we're going to get them coming in again. So somehow they can't see Start My Web. So I'm going to see if maybe they changed computers or something happened. And so here, this is what you guys do. Everybody down in Egypt, log out completely from your computer and restart your computer, reboot your computer and come back. If you can't see Start My Webcam, because somewhere where we've got Ayla, a lovely face, on the far right, on the top, right on the top there, you see, yeah, it says Start My Webcam.